What's up? What's up? What's up? Don't forget to like this live. Happy Sunday. Don't forget to like this live, share this live, and book a reading with me. So I've decided to open up readings. Okay, all the information is in the description box. I do take all payment methods. I also take payment arrangements. If you have afterpay, I accept payment arrangements as well. So don't be whoo over the prices because you can make payment arrangements, okay? Through Afterpay, or if you have PayPal. I'm sure PayPal credit, maybe it accepts PayPal credit. I don't know. But that's the link, okay? Check the description box. Check me out. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell, or and share my shit. Spread the word. All right. So we have four of pentacles for the overall energy. So I do feel like that you are closing off your energy more, or that you're being more selective. You could also be working on saving financially, like saving, like you could be building up a savings, or just working up conserving your money and being more stable and putting away like more of your money here. What you need to look out for is the Six of Cups. So you have energies that is coming across, as very helpful, as very loving, as very like a nurturance energy or giving energy with the Six of Cups. But it's just like, um, and the what you need to look out for, it's like more so about being naive, or like just everything is not always what it seems. So someone could be prying under the guise of um being helpful, but they're being helpful so that they can pry, so that they can be nosy. With the Seven of Pentacles coming through, for why you need to look out for this is Seven of Pentacles energy. So there could be somebody from your past too, because this could be like a family member, or this could be like just a love relationship, or someone from your past. Like, they're basically trying to compare, like, you guys' progress, or they're trying to pry and see what you have or what you got going on versus what they have. So the Seven of Pentacles here, like, a lot of shit for them could be either slowing up, or could be like it's not doing so well because it's in this Seven of Pentacles. Like, they're kind of drained, they're kind of tired, like in the Seven of Pentacles energy. Like, things are just seeming like very slowed or very delayed. And it's just like, you have to be careful with energies like this that's kind of obsessed with comparing you guys' like progress, okay? Or like you're investing in something and you're waiting for a return on investment. So you kind of have to be careful with energies that take that as a competition. Like, they take who can, uh evolve or grow, like they're taking it, or who can ascend, like they're taking it as a competition. I don't know what's going on. Maybe it's the connection, but they're taking it as a competition. um so you could have a lover collective that is like comparing success levels or comparing ascension levels, like they're in competition with you about that. It's just like really weird energy, like a one up energy. um these energies could also be like struggling financially, or they're not doing as well as like they are like trying to paint it as, and they're prying to see like what you have or what you got going on that they either can disrupt, or that they can take, like that they can like try to funnel out of you under this guise of Six of Cups. Let's build a bridge, let's build peace, let's build, like, you get what I'm saying? It's so sad because like sometimes you do want to build bridge and not have no bad blood. But it's so sad because a lot of people, they just don't have like good intentions a lot of times. A lot of times, like whatever that interaction is, the energy exchange is between you and that person initially, when a person shows you who they are the first time, believe them. Okay, we got two sevens here, so you could be seeing 77 or something significant about 77 or a seven. Okay, you could be born in July, or this energy could be born in July on the seventh month or the seventh day of a month. Um, but this person, like that you were once with, like they are, baby, y'all were, it was in the design for this person to be your enemy, for this person to be your arch nemesis. Like it was in the stars, baby. It was in the galactic stars for this person, like to be your arch nemesis. Seven of Swords energy is the outcome. So yes, there's a lot of jealousy, a lot of envy here. It's kind of like you could be off doing your own thing. Maybe like you're not socializing like that, or maybe you're focused, like you're just very focused. And energies are very like lurksome, trying to figure out what you're doing. They could be like overstepping bounds, or just like, for example, trying to peep and see what's in your bank account, or trying to see how much money that you actually have, or like just very like snarkly, snidey behavior. And it's so crazy because like sometimes, like if you're, it's just weird, like it is so weird. So let's say if like you have a business, and let's say not you have a business, but let's say you're a client or you're a customer, and I pick up on energy like this, like it's just really weird energy. So let's say you're a client or you're a customer. A lot of people speak telepathically. Okay, you're gonna get more communications from telepathy than you are verbal or even body language. Right? So telepathy is almost what's not being said. It's like reading between the lines, like energy reading, because that's what I'm largely am. I'm largely an energy reader. So you can have people that are like, you can have business owners that are jealous of their customers, and you can have customers that are jealous of business owners. You get what I'm saying? But in this instance, like collective, you have to be very careful, because like sometimes when you go and you're supporting somebody business, right? And they see that like you're spending with no problems. Like you're like, okay, the price is this. Okay, I'll get that to you. Like it's like you're not sweating a bullet. You're not complaining of, oh my gosh, that's too high. Like you're okay. And then you have this very like high vibrational, or in this positive energy, or in this just stable energy. Sometimes the business owners can get very jealous of clients that have it like that. Like if a person like see that you're purchasing, like your purchasing power, like, or that you're purchasing things um with no problem, like in times like this when shit is just, energies could feel some type of way about that. They could feel some type of way about you, like being able to afford or willing, because really everything is what you're willing. Like you could be the richest motherfucker in the world and still be cheap, and still be stingy, and still not want to give a motherfucker a dime. Like it's not it's more so about what you're willing to spend and buy, more so than actually what's available. Okay. But you have energies that like they see you buying things, like they're pocket watching you, because there's a lot of pentacles in here. This could even be your coworkers. Like I've had like coworkers that they be like, wow, you must have a lot of money because you come in here with a different wig or a different hairstyle, like every other day or every other week. Like They like, wow, you must have a lot of money. Or when I start putting on makeup too, makeup people assume that you have a lot of money too just because you wear makeup. Like they assume that you're luxury living. Some energies are even shocked. Like if you dress up and do your makeup every day, some energies are even shocked that you have children. Like what? How are you able to like do that? You have like so they'll be shocked to find out that you have children. Like people, a lot of things is really about your attitude. And I feel like collective, like you have or had a positive attitude, or you look at things, you know what I'm saying? Like you don't forget to like you don't forget about yourself. You know what I'm saying? Or you don't allow people to like spread you thin. Don't forget to like this live. Okay, you guys, don't forget to share this live. Okay. All right. My personal readings today are open, so make sure. Well, yes, my personal readings today are open, so make sure you check the description box. But yeah, like you have energies that are very much evil eyeing you, especially your money. You know, they're trying to. Here's the thing: even if a person is trying to break you financially, like they're trying to break you financially, collective, like it's like that's the like for my spending account, like they don't really know how much money you have saved. They don't really know how much money you have in like what you call that, your 401ks and stuff like that, or your Rothschild's account. Like you have money building everywhere. All right. Or this is your future. You will have money building everywhere. And these energies that think that they're just about to do like shakedowns because they're jealous about you having it and even having the ability to even spend it. Don't forget to like this live. Like there's a lot of evil eye. There's a lot of evil eye. There's a lot of trickster energy. There's a lot of audacity. Okay, so we have the Nine of Pentacles energy coming through. And for some of y'all, this could even be your own children. This could be your own children. But when you're going to like make a sale or you're going to make a purchase, for some of y'all, you are even being nice and you're helping someone out and they're jealous about you even having the means to do that. Like there is this let's see what's going on in this person's life for or these people's lives for why they're evil eyeing you. So we got the Nine of Pentacles here for the distant future. Like for real, I'm telling y'all, there is some type of stock, some type of 401k, some type of Rothschild's account, some type something with Fidelity. Like you just gonna be making money in your sleep. Because this is the distant future of the Nine of Pentacles. This is privileged lady. Like you see, she look, she living good, nice house, her money good. Look, she looking fancy. Nine of Pentacles energy. Okay. You could be getting into real estate or you will be successful in real estate. You could be saving up your money for real estate, for hedge funds, for stuff like that. Like things feels dealing with investment stocks and bonds. Like for real though. Or like somebody could be putting you on. And it's crazy because some people too, some people that put you on to things like onto like money making shit, like you really be like racking in the dough. Like, for example, let's say a woman hooks you up with a man that is very wealthy, right? She's already married, she's already has her sponsor or whoever she has, but she hooks you up with this guy and he's more generous than her husband, or he's, you know what I'm saying? Like you're getting way more, or like it's kind of like you're taking something to the next level type of shit. And like now this person that put you on now becomes envious or jealous of you because it's kind of like you taking some shit next level to the next level. Collective. The World card is literally at the back of the deck. Okay. Don't forget to like this live and share this live, you guys. Okay. Some of y'all are going to be having like a really successful podcast, or somebody called me Oprah. So somebody can have a successful podcast or a successful talk show or something like that. But like, yeah. Don't forget to like this live, share the live, you guys. Why is this energy even lying? Why is this energy even lying the collective? Page of Wands, look. And if you look at this Page of Wands energy, like, look, this person is in the desert. They're in the desert, but right here they found life in the desert, like growing. I'm telling you, so this person, like, they could be down on their luck, like nothing's growing. Even if they have like a lush garden compared to you, nothing's really growing. Like nothing's really like getting better. Whereas for you, it's kind of like you found life in the desert. Like you found life growing in the desert. Okay. The Page of Wands is basically this energy, a go-getter energy. Like Page of Wands don't do all that talking. They're a go-getter. So energies are seeing that you are a go-getter, that like life is for the taking for you, and this is why they're jealous. Give me more ancestor spirit guides. Some of these energies could be trying to copy or like do what you do. The Knight of Swords energy. I'm telling y'all, y'all fearless. These energies are jealous of your fearless. Like it's for your taking. Knight of Swords, very quick with it, very strong minded, like for real, very matter of factly, very direct, very like it's yours for the taking. These energies, this is what they're jealous of. Like you're gonna find your way around the motherfucking labyrinth. I like this energy. I love it. Because when people try to stop you, it's definitely y'all could be like a cancer or it could be like when people try to stop you or like for example or penny pinch you, like if this is like a job, right, and let's say the energy is very every step of the way, like this guy in my job, like they constantly like mess with him, right, and anytime he's doing like really really good, like they move him or intentionally try to like get his numbers to be low, and they pick on him too because like they'll be like anybody else could talk or work by their friend, but if whoever he really likes or whoever like he's cool with, they instantly move them even though they're still doing their work, like they just be funny about him. And like um it's so crazy because like he found like a system. He found a way to beat their system. So there's a system basically where people can set you up to fail, or people could like intentionally put you in spots that are like where you're for sure to get a low rate. But it's like he's figured out ways to like jiff the system where he still meets rate and like a numerical, like some of y'all could be very smart because this person is coming through the channel, so some of y'all could be very smart, very inquisitive, like, and he's a Scorpio too, so y'all could be a Scorpio. But like it'd be so funny because like just like at my job, like they act like it's wrong for the coworkers to suffer from burnout. Like sometimes a motherfucker needs to reset their energy. You get what I'm saying? Like, so if a motherfucker go to a restroom break just to reset their energy, just to get away from the task for a little bit, why the fuck is that a crime? Like, why is that a crime? Like, so, because sometimes people work better or they come back better when they can reset their energy. Like, you got to think a motherfucker is doing the same daunting task for 10 hours. For 10 hours. So, like, A motherfucker need a refresher. And like people who micromanage and people who like think this is like slavery days, like it works against you. It really does. Because sometimes if all a person does is take a bit of a break away from the task and they come back, they can faster than they was last time. Versus if they're doing the same daunting task without a refresher, without, taking a tiny little bit of break, from the mundane task, like their rate might slow up or you get what I'm saying? Like, versus if they take a little bit of a refresher, but then come back and boom, 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 boom. Like, but human beings, like I've come to the conclusion, are not that fucking bright. They're slow. The average human being is not that bright. Okay. So, like, another example of this too is like you, if like for me, right? I don't take restroom breaks for real. If I'm not on my period, I don't take restroom breaks. I literally be on task. I literally be on task. Like, if I do take a restroom break, it'll be on my break. You get what I'm saying? So, like, yeah, that's how I work. Do. Sometimes I chat a little here, chat a little there, but it ain't like minutes. Minutes. It's like quick chats, and then I'm back. Boom, 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 boom. You get what I'm saying? So, because communication keeps me up. For me, if I'm doing the same mundane task, my brain gets sleepy. So communicating, laughing, like all that stuff keeps me going. It keeps me up. It gives me energy. Boom, 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 boom. Now, in the workforce, a lot of people don't understand this. And I feel like a lot of times when somebody like take an issue with you working, as long as you're working, okay, with you like conversating with somebody and working at the same time, like if they take an issue with that, motherfucker's a hater. They're either a hater or they're prejudiced. I'm telling you. Because like who the fuck is at work never talking ever? Like we're not robots. Like who? We're not robots. So a motherfucker wants you to sit up there and be completely silent. Never, you're working with somebody for hours on end and to never have a conversation with them. That motherfucker does not like you. Like, I remember I had like 1 or 2 second conversations with one of my coworkers, and me and her, we have the exact same birthday. Right. So I had like 1 or 2 second conversation with one of my coworkers, and my fucking team lead talking about writing me up. You're gonna write me up over a 2 second conversation, ma'am? So you think 2 seconds, even a minute, is going to make a big difference in my rate? Like that, like y'all. I'm telling y'all. That shit's wild. What's up? Welcome to the chat. Don't forget to like the live. Don't forget to like the shit that I go through. And when I be telling people this shit, they think I'm lying. Like, no, like seriously. Like I had left the line to go to the bathroom. And as soon as I left the line, like a team lead is following me to the restroom. Just weird shit. Like, I don't see you doing that to nobody else. A team lead is following as soon as I'm talking about like this. And I don't like the stalking, micromanage shit. I don't like that shit. I don't like that stalking shit. I don't like that shit. I don't like that treating me like a criminal. Like, I don't like that. Because that's how it feels. Like you're treating me like I'm a criminal. Like it's a crime for me to leave my workstation to go piss or shit or whatever. Like, that's not a crime. If you want motherfuckers to use the restroom, stop making bathrooms at work. Like, so, but yeah, it was weird, y'all. It was creepy. It was weird. But like, I'm like, damn, a motherfucker came, and it's crazy because if you feel smothered, if you're in an environment and you constantly feel smothered, like the energy that you're feeling, like, but you don't know why, that means there could be a monitoring spirit around you, or somebody that's really watching you, or somebody that's really trying to snoop, like some audacity going on. And when you feel that smothering feeling, like you can't breathe, like you're smothered, somebody 9 times out of 10 is likely watching you, like monitoring spirit. Okay. But yeah, like just like with the break shit, like I stay for lunch, right? For lunch, it's unpaid. So I stay behind. I'm like one of the last people to leave my workstation. Like I might go uh after, like when everybody has left, then I'll go. Or I might leave, like, because you could clock out for lunch at 9:30. All right. That's the earliest you can clock out for lunch. So I might leave at like 9:28 or 9:29. And then I'll go, if I have to use it, I'll go to the bathroom first and then I'll clock out. If I have to use it like really bad. Like it cannot be held for 30 minutes. I have to go. I gotta go. I'm gonna go to the bathroom first before I clock out for lunch. So I'll clock out for lunch. Sometimes I'll clock out at like 9:34, 9:33, or like 9:36. The latest I've clocked out has been 9:37. So, and plus there's not a traffic. There's not a lot of traffic, right? If I clock out at 9:37 or 9:36, there's not a lot of traffic. I can boom, 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 go, right? So this lady comes complaining to me, right? This lady that's like the boss over my area. So she comes complaining to me and about like, oh, why you come back so late from break? Keep in mind you, it's like a 4-minute walk. Like it's a far ass walk back to my area. Because the closest lunch break room they have is like tiny, small. But the area is big. But the break room is tiny, small. Like, so the biggest break room is 4 minutes away, all the way down. That's a lot of walking. Okay. So the lady's upset. She's like, why do you come late? I said, well, you got to consider the time, the walk that it takes to get here. And on top of that, like I'm one of the last to also clock out for lunch. Like, so she's like, she's telling me, if the team lead, she wouldn't let me like get away with this, she'll write me up. But my thing is this: I don't take bathroom breaks when I'm working, and I'm working rigorously. I be working so rigorous, y'all. I be feeling like I'm developing carpal tunnel. Like my nerves is getting damaged in my hands. That's how hard I fucking work. And I don't take restroom breaks. So would you rather me be a couple of minutes late from break? Or would you rather me take restroom breaks that take 5 to 10 minutes? And that's if I'm not on my period and if I don't have to shit. Which one? Which one would you rather have? Would you rather me take restroom breaks? Or would you rather me be 2 or 3 minutes delayed from break? Pick your poison. Because you're not about to have it all, baby. Like there's this system that they have called adherence at the call center that I really like. So adherence is basically how much you stay on task. Like and they through the phone because it's call center. And I think that's a genius system, like an adherence, because ain't no such thing as no motherfucking perfect worker. Ain't no such thing as the only perfect worker that is a motherfucking robot. And even they get janky after a while. Like, ain't no such thing as no perfect worker. I don't know what that channel is about, but take heed, baby. So I was like, okay, that's fine. Like, you tripping about that? I got something for you. I got something for you. I got something for you where I'm still gonna get my rest time and come back from break on time, and you can't say shit about it. I'm pleasing me, and I'm also pleasing y'all. So look on, stalk all you want to, baby. You're not gonna catch me. You're not. Now, I'm not gonna share that with y'all on here, but for real, like somebody's a stickler. Somebody is like really, 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 really being a stickler. Give me more about this Seven of Swords energy. Yeah, Two of Swords. Like somebody, the two of, I'm telling y'all, they are in heavy motherfucking competition or comparisons with you. Like they could be very, and I kind of hate this energy because I didn't ask to be in no competition. Like I hate when people take it upon themselves to pick you or to choose you to compare and compete with. Like, and then sometimes if it's a boss, if this is in a work field collective, like they'll use other people, like they'll have other people like flying monkeys to help, like for example, somebody being harsh towards you. Like they're being harsh towards you either because the person that's actually jealous and competing with you send them on a mission, they're a flying monkey, or that person is jealous and competing with you. You get what I'm saying? Like, it's one of the two. But someone is just like really bothered about your stability or about like, look at the Three of Wands. I'm telling y'all, they are sitting there watching you go, watching you progress, like, why are you even overly invested into my development? Like, that shit weird. How you worried more about what I got going on than your own motherfucking kids? Make that shit make sense. But some of these energies, they could be feeling some type of way because, like, let's say y'all both doing the same thing, but your shit is gradually growing, your shit is gradually expansion, their shit ain't getting nowhere. I had one person that thought that reading cards or reading tarot cards was easy, right? Doing psychic predictions was easy. And every person that thinks that has tried to do it can't do it. They suck at it. Suck. They can't do it. But they're in, oh, anybody could read some cards. So why you can't do it then? If anybody could do it, if anybody could do this, why can't you do it? Why is it so hard for you to do it? Why can't you connect? Well, I'm not the biggest fan of Oprah, but thank you. Okay. Any other messages? Um, any other messages? Like people are really nosy. Like they want to see what you got going on. How can you afford this? How can you afford that? How can you like for real? And I'm gonna tell a secret for the motherfuckers that want to know so bad. The collective is doing good. Look at that 10 of Pentacles. The collective is doing good and living large is in charge, right? With their it's about your money. Like it's about your finances. And it's crazy because I've never really thought that people do that, that people dox. Every time you have something new, like if you have new contacts in, people dox. People think like you made the money because you got new contacts in. If you have new hair in, people dox you. If you got new shoes on, people dox you. If you got like it's crazy. But people be pocket watching. If you go and you buy something from, if you go in a restaurant and you purchase like like a big meal, like people dox you. I remember I was talking to this one guy, and like I did not think, like I didn't realize that this man was watching me, right? Some energies, if they feel like you made a money or like they feel like you big wallet, big money, like they'll intentionally try to get you pregnant or trap you with a baby because you big money. Like, and if you're a career girly, you definitely need to watch out for that. You definitely need to watch out for guys that love bomb. Because let me tell you, hypergamy is a man's game. That is actually when you look in real life, like in the real world, not on social media, not some weird philosophy thing about these gender. Look at the patterns. Actually, look at the patterns in real life. Men are the original hypergamists, not women. Men are the original. Let me get her pregnant so I can live a life of luxury and ain't really got to work for it. All I got to do is get a rich bitch pregnant. Men are the original. Just look at how they operate in real fucking life. I'm telling you. They are the original city girl. They are the original gold diggers. They've always been that. A man will rush and try and get you pregnant if they see that you smart, if they see that you got a future, if they see that, I'm telling you, if they see that you a money machine, a money making machine as a woman, they will rush and get you pregnant. They will rush into a relationship then. And sometimes even if you don't have all that shit, but you are beautiful, right? Even if you don't have all that shit, but you're a beautiful woman. Did you put soap and water on your face, King? And put your hat on. And please change these pants. Or wear that shirt. I would at least want you to wear that shirt. But like, yes, if you like, I'm telling y'all, the real world is crazy. Forget your ideals. Forget what the school taught you. Forget what your religious camps taught you. Forget all that shit. Look at life clearly for what it is. I'm telling you, for real, men are the gold diggers, the city girl. Ain't nobody falling in love faster than a man that see that you got a 401k pension plan. He gonna be a trick then. Just take like 50 Cent. 50 Cent is got helly money. Like, and 50 Cent got with that girl, Cuban doll, or whatever the fuck her name is. In all actuality, in hindsight, like 50 Cent didn't even really want to like buy her shit or get her shit and stuff like that. But 50 Cent used that girl for promo. Because I don't know if y'all know this, but chicks that are very gorgeous, chicks that are very smoking hot, draws more clientele to a business, puts like he becomes the talk of the town. Like that is currency. That is really currency. Motherfuckers are more likely to close deals if your wife look good or your girlfriend look good, or you banging a bad bitch. Like, motherfuckers will close deals, are more likely to, I'm telling y'all. If you don't believe me, look at P. Diddy and Cassie. I don't know if y'all heard about P. Diddy and Cassie's case, but go look at that if y'all don't believe me. Women are pimped in so many different ways. It's crazy. And the sad part about it is women don't know that because people constantly try to, oh, looks don't mean nothing. Oh, your looks don't bring shit to the table. Oh, your looks this. Oh, your looks that. Lies. Just like the vagina. Motherfuckers try to make girls, oh, like us, all you bring to the table is vagina. Bitch, the vagina birth babies. The vagina keeps the human race from dying out. So what the fuck are you talking about? Oh, that ain't enough. Like, basically try to get women to feel inadequate, try to get women to feel like that they have to overcompensate in some way. They're not enough. The only motherfucker that has to overcompensate is the man. Because in all actuality, the man is a leech. Look at most of these women in this world that have a man, that letting a man knock them up a bunch of times. What he doing? He dragging her motherfucking ass down. These women be out here looking tired while they man is replenished. Men are the one that have to overcompensate and do a lot more because they're leeches. Men are the real leech. But y'all ain't hearing me though. Y'all ain't hearing me on that. Y'all not hearing me on that. Men is the real leech. They are the real gold diggers. They are the real bloodsuckers. So the fact that women think, and that's what I mean about the average, and I know this is gonna get off topic, but that's what I mean about the average person is lacking in common sense. They're lacking in critical thinking skills. They're dumb. You mean to tell me that I, as a woman, gotta put on a performance for a man to drain me? That makes sense to you? That makes sense to you? And women be out here acting like that shit makes sense. They be taking these niggas out on vacations, all expenses paid. I done seen it. And I'm like, this bitch is dumb. You are trying to promote a man to suck you dry. You can't be serious. And it's so crazy because women will try to persuade men to be with them to the point to where y'all going Dutch on dates, y'all doing all this shit for a man to bleed you dry, but then will come out of your mouth and say, oh, I can't do kids. Kids take a lot of work. Kids are exhausting. But a man ain't? Bitch, you tweaking. At least a kid genuinely loves your ass. At least a kid brings a lot of fun and life into your life. Kids keep you young. Kids keep you in shape because you got to be able to keep up with their ass. What's exhausting is the system, not the children. It's the system. That's what's exhausting. Kids are fun. Do y'all ever just sit and watch your kids and they're happy? Y'all ever notice children are happy? No matter whether they live in a roach infested poverty or whether they live wealthy, their smiles, they're happy regardless. How the fuck is that draining to you? But you will sit up here and beg a man, which is damn near a dependent. You'll sit here and beg a man to be with you so that he can leech on you, but then in the same breath say you can't do kids. Retard. That's stupidity. Stupidity. That's what I mean when humans don't have critical thinking skills. They're sorely lacking in critical thinking skills, baby. Like, Well, then if women love men, then women love to be used. Because what you like to be drained. So if you like to be drained, then what the fuck is the big issue with having babies? What is the issue? You like to be drained. So if you say kids are draining, then what the fuck? What is your interest in men for real? Because men are draining. And men are crabby. They're not even like, when I tell y'all, when I go out into the world, I am upbeat and positive. Now, if I'm having a bad day, I don't want to talk to nobody. Because I don't want my bad energy, my negative attitude, my anger to rub off on you. I don't want to go off on nobody. I don't want to do that. I don't like to do that. I like to be a light to the world. You see what I'm saying? So when I'm mad, upset, depressed, whatever, I isolate from people. You see? What's up? But men are negative. Like, men, you could be, hey, how are you? Oh, he funny, laughing, flirting. They like this. Now, kids, on the other hand, hey, how are you? These kids will match your energy. Hi. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, kids will match your energy. Like, but men, they read everything so negative. So negative. Like, if a lot of guys like me, right? If a lot of men like me, a lot of guys see that as a negative. I see that as a good. If a lot of guys like me or find me pleasant to be around, then how is that negative? How are you seeing that as a negative? Like, men are crabby. They're crabby. They're mood killers. But yeah, Ten of Pentacles. Some of y'all are gonna be married. Some of y'all are gonna be married to wealth, married, or you're gonna give yourself the soft life. Like y'all gonna have money upon money, like pension upon pension with this sin. I'm telling y'all. And these motherfuckers are going to be jealous. Look at that. Some of y'all are gonna be literally hitting the lottery. Literally hitting the lottery, hitting big. And when I do these readings, don't think of like in just relationships, okay? This could be your parents evil eyeing your money or evil eyeing your fortune. This could be your kids evil eyeing your fortune, trying to shake you down, do shakedowns to make you broke. This could be your lovers. This could be your coworkers. This, I'm telling y'all, since I'm at my job, I've done had so many people that just like we don't even talk outside of work. Like, it's one thing to be like, oh, can you buy me a drink? I don't have my money today. Like, that's one thing. I don't mind doing that here and there. But like, motherfuckers asking for shopping sprees, asking me, like, so many. Like, I'm just like scared to say hi, because what the fuck? Why did you even think that's appropriate? Like, asking me for, oh, what you get me for Christmas, or like just crazy shit. The men and the women, crazy shit. Like, I am in a home. You are likely doing better than me. I'm a single mother with no community, and I am in a homeless shelter. So the audacity for y'all to be asking a single mother, I like, that's crazy. That's in a homeless shelter. That's crazy. And I have no support system, no community. Like, the audacity to be asking me, where is my gift? Or take me shopping. We don't even have each other's number. I don't know you. But I deal with that a lot at work. For some of y'all, people gonna be calling y'all big money. Like, they're gonna be calling y'all big money. People calling y'all big money. But that shit be wild. What's up, Yanita? Okay, love. Don't forget to like the live and subscribe to the channel, you guys. I've got to go to church because it's a requirement for me to go to church at this shelter if I want to keep housing. So I think that's ludicrous, but hey, I feel like the option should be if you want to come to Jesus. But like, I'm kind of glad, I guess, that they required me because like, I don't feel like I'm Christian for real. Like every time I go to church, the message is so obsessively focused on Jesus. And most people today would not like Jesus. Like most people that sit up here, Jesus, 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 y'all would not like Jesus if he was here. Most human beings would not like Jesus if he was here. Jesus was rebellious. And a lot of motherfuckers want to uphold the infrastructure, want to fit in. You know what I'm saying? Like, want to be cultish, cult like. And anybody that's different or set apart, you attack. So you definitely would be attacking Jesus if he was here today. Like, just fake shit. Fake shit. And then every time, like, I go, like, it just don't resonate with me. Like, every time that I go to church, like, I realize, like, there's a lot of heathens and like in the church. Like there's a lot of hypocrites. There's a lot of like bullshit in the Christian church. Bullshitters. And then I get to thinking, well, I know why that is now. Because every time I go to church, the first thing that's always focused on is Jesus. Jesus, Jesus, right? The second thing, like Jesus ain't God. Jesus is the Son of God, but he's not God. But yet Christians will worship him like he's God, and then in the same breath call you, because you have like other knowledge or a different spirituality from them, or well, they'll call you a devil worshipper. Like I do tarot cards, they'll call me a devil worshiper or a pagan, or because I'm knowledgeable or have some sense of knowledge about different spiritual systems. Okay, like the chakras or Reiki healing, or I know a little bit of, which is a part of like Indian spirituality. Okay, I know a little bit about the Orishas, like stuff like that. They'll call me a pagan, but yet there's a lot of paganistic shit that goes on in a lot of practices in the Christian church. Like it's just a joke to me. But every time the message is Jesus died for our sins, the nature of Christianity when it comes to Jesus died for our sins, it's you are looking for a cop out. You're looking for a bail out. I don't like that energy. I like the philosophy of you reap what you reap, you shall sow. That's what I feel like. That is a universal truth. Christianity, you look for cops out, looks for somebody to carry them. And that is not how life works. One must carry oneself. They are always looking for some type of motherfucking savior, for somebody to do their work. That is the nature of Christianity. I happen to notice that. That's why they're so upset. That's why they're Jesus freaks. Because the nature is laziness. Looking outside of oneself. Oh, I'm going to give my problems to God. How about you handle your own motherfucking problems? How about that? Like, I just don't like the teachings. Like, the preacher, and I've seen this like the last 2 times that I went to this church. The preacher is saying, and matter of fact, even some people knocked on my mother's door, some religious freaks knocked on my mother's door. And they were like, you Do you believe in heaven or hell? And then they said, well, do you believe that all you have to do is get to heaven? In order for you to get to heaven, that all you have to do is claim Jesus as God. And that's all it takes for you to get to heaven. Christians are jokes. They're jokes. That's it. So you mean all a if a pedophile who's been raping and murdering children can get to heaven as long as he say he believes in Jesus? And they're never on one accord. Like Christians are never on one accord. Like I've had people say I'm gonna go to hell for doing tarot cards and using these stones that God made to help me channel, to help protect my energy, right? Another level of protection. I've been told I'm going to hell for using stones and tarot cards. And then right in the same breath, well, all you got to do is say you believe that Jesus is God and then you're going to heaven. Which one is it? Like, come on. Y'all could be offending somebody with your like belief system or your spirituality, like could be like, I don't know. I feel like the Christian church is a lot of fear mongering. Like when I hear, it don't resonate. I just feel like we serve different gods. Like the God that they serve ain't the God that I serve, because the God that I serve would never want me to live in fear. Everything that Christians do is fear mongering. I don't know what that's about. But take heed, take that message. You could be insulting somebody's, because that's a channel coming through. You could be insulting somebody's life, and I gotta go. The shaman, trust the path. So with that card, and Father God is radical truth. I'm gonna say this again. This is double confirmation of what I'm picking up. And it's crazy because like most of the cards that I've used is pentacles, a lot of pentacles, but yet I'm picking up on spirituality. It's called channeling. The shaman is here as the truth. Look, Father God is the radical truth. Trust the path and radical truth. This girl that's coming through my channels that I used to talk to, right? So Spirit led her to get into tarot cards. You know, Spirit led her. And the church that she was a part of, right? And I keep trying to tell folks, them synagogues, them churches, religion is a cult in of itself. It is a cult. So I get to laughing when people will demonize cult-like behavior, because if you claim any type of faith, Muslim, Christianity, Hebrew, Israelite, any type of faith, and there is a sanction on how you're supposed to dress, how you're supposed to act, how you're supposed to talk, that is a cult, baby. That's a cult. Like, so when they be talking about motherfucking the religious freaks that go off on the deep end, why you think you different? You're in a cult. You've pledged allegiance to a cult. Why you think you different? If you are demonize or witch hunt or cast black magic on a motherfucker because their spiritual belief system or the way that they live life is different from you, you are in a cult. That is cult like mentality, herd like mentality, rituals. Think about it. But I'm about to wrap this up because I got to go. I had a lot of different channels coming through, and I try to keep up with everything, but it's hard because this is a collective. Because I've got like three different messages coming through. Okay, I had three different messages coming through. Some of y'all, the person that you talk to could be trying to um uh like induce you into like some type of religion of theirs, like a cult of theirs. I don't know why this keeps coming up, but there is some type of radical spiritual leader or radical, like, I don't know why this is coming up. Probably not, because I got a lot of stuff to do. I gotta clean my room, do laundry, fold clothes. I'm probably gonna be stuck in the house, and church is 4 hours. Okay, it's 4 hours. But let me see. So 3043. And a lot of it, like a lot of the religions, that the Abrahamic religions, right? Muslims and Christianity are Abrahamic branches. Um, yeah. It's funny that those two fight with each other, but yet Muslim, Allah, all that shit is a branch off of Christianity. But they're fighting like they're different. You see what happened when you don't know your history? You see that when you don't study the history of things, the roots of things, you see what happens? Y'all killing each other, and y'all branch off of Christianity. There are Abrahamic religions. That's funny. So 43 is Father God. There may be dishonesty or confusion around you, but there is an old saying, the truth will out. Or as the grandmas used to say, what's done in the dark will soon come to the light. So, what do you believe to be true? This ancestral energy is focused on righting wrongs and doing the just thing. It is self compassionate to be truthful with yourself. It is courageous to be truthful with others. If you root yourself in the truth, you cannot fail. And literally, I was just talking about this earlier. Take those blinders off and look at life through a unfiltered lens. Fuck what society says. Fuck how you were raised. Fuck all that shit. Look at the patterns in real life. Like the idea that a man is I'm telling y'all, that is a lie. If men were naturally providers, bitches would not be coming online complaining about cheap ass niggas by the boatloads. Men by the boatloads in reality are stingy, selfish, predatory, and they're always looking to get over. Leeches. Y'all want to know how I figured that shit out? Because every single time, every single man, whether rich or poor, I'm looking for a man to help alleviate my burdens, but he's not interested in alleviating my burdens. He's only coming to me to alleviate his. So you want me to be a workhorse so that you can live a soft life as a man at my expense. But then in the same breath, you don't think that you have to do any work of bribing me, courting me, doing all the work first. Like, that's some audacity right there. So I'm gonna be more of a benefit to you than you are going to be to me. And you think that it makes sense that you don't have to put on a performance to woo me in to be that to you. You think that you don't have to sell me an experience for you just gonna come into my life. I choose you to be my slave. You're tweaking. You're tweaking like a motherfucker. When I realized, damn, We both city girls. So who gonna be the sponsor? If I'm a city girl and you a city girl, who gonna be the sponsor? Because men are naturally not providers. Men are in nature naturally leeches. They're the damsel in distress. Men are. If I'm lying, I'm flying. Men are the one that's looking for the 401k. They ain't looking for love. They looking for everything that they say about women on social media in real life is actually men. If I'm lying, I'm flying. What do you believe to be true? The ancestral energy is focused on righting wrongs and doing the just thing. It is self compassionate to be truthful with yourself. It is courageous to be truthful with others. If you root yourself in the truth, you cannot fail. Ancestral memory. Father God shows up as Olofin, the omnipresent, omnipotent incarnation of the supreme God in the Yoruba religion. He is the just ruler of heaven and the earth. Ancestral medicine. Allowing yourself to be authentic is a privilege denied to many who came before. How can you be more of yourself? My beloved child, are you willing to drop the mask at home and in the rest of your life? All right. Jupiter is the tarot correspondence. Declaration, I keep it real. From the 18th century, Marcelli's Tarot de Bassan deck, Jupiter corresponds to the Hierophant card in modern tarot decks. And the shaman is trust the path. But before I get off of here, okay, um, there's gonna be like a cultural shift with you, a radical shift with you, spiritually, financially. Like it's gonna be it's kind of like I didn't choose this life chose me. Like it's kind of like that. But like you're gonna be very abundant from it. You're gonna be very abundant from it. But yeah, this reminds me of this girl, like the church, everybody denounced her. Everybody, like she lost a lot of friends. The congregation, like just ignored her, didn't include her anymore. It hurt her. All because like she was called to do be a tarot reader. Like she's good. But me and she was a Pisces, but me and her, we're no longer friends anymore because she got upset because I said that, I'm thinking about quitting tarot. She got upset about that. So me and her, I'm telling y'all, people will break up with me over the silliest of shit. Like the silliest of shit. And like sometimes I just be talking out of, frustration. So I'm still doing it, but like the way that she just up and turned on me like that, like it's crazy. Like real crazy. So, and she used to have like this guy like stalk my page and shit. Like she used to have this guy be a monitoring spirit and stalk my page and stuff like that. But yeah. Yes. Yes. I couldn't believe that. I was like, y'all, like and this lady was a Christian. One chick, like, I'm telling y'all, I get weird shit, like weird. One chick, she literally caused an argument with me and said that I was trying to cause division, and we were just having dialogue talking about our spiritual journey. And like she was the one trying to create division, not me. Like, so, but she kept saying it was me. So she was doing a lot of projection. She got to calling me a demon and all Christians are angels. And I was telling her about wolves in sheep's clothing. And she just got triggered. So, like, this whole argument over the fact that I know how to talk to the dead. I know how to channel. I know how to like. I know how to do a lot of shit. I know how to do a lot of shit spiritually. I know how to do a lot of shit. And like she gets to demonizing me. She got to calling me like all types of shit. Like y'all, I even have psychic dreams where I can tell the future from a dream. And I didn't used to think that I get a lot of deja vu's. A lot like that I never knew was fucking like really psychic gifts until I started educating myself. Okay. So it's just like, baby, she got to calling me everything but a child of God. So I'm just like, I cannot believe an argument like, and y'all, when I tell y'all, I was not like mocking her God. I was not demonizing her. I was not none of that. So I was shocked, like, that she went off on the deep end like that. Like, and I was trying to be like very balanced with her, like, not biased, nothing. So I was telling her, like, I get that you think that your God is like the real God, but so do Muslims. They believe Allah is the real God. Hindus believe their deities are the real. Like, so how do you know who's right and who's wrong? How do you know? But then I was telling her how there's like a lot of connections going on, like the Great Flood and stuff like that. Like you will find that even in Sumerian texts about the Great Flood. Like telling her, like, you know, a lot of religions, they have these same basis, you know, they just maybe have different God's name, but they have these same practical basis. Like everybody wants justice and fairness. You know what I'm saying? Treat others how you want to be treated. Like a lot of spiritual customs have these baseline things. So it's just, I'm trying to explain to her, like, demonizing somebody over a label is crazy. Just like Christians do witchcraft, but when you talk about holy oil, eating the bread, eating the wine, all that shit is a ritual. Rituals. But yet, if somebody does like, um, is like a spiritualist, you know, has stones or, you know, does rituals with the candles and shit like that, like, or does spells, like prayers are spells. When you pray, that's a spell work. But it's all, I've been having high key, I've been having clear cognizant ability since I was a little girl. Like since I was a little girl, like literally 4, young as fuck. I have clear sight, clear feeling, clear understanding. Like I was just one of those children that you didn't have to raise for it. I just got it. I just got it. Like, yeah. Um, but yeah, I'm just one of those, yeah. Y'all done made me late for church, but I'm still gonna go. Cause I think service starts at like 9 or 10. My mother does have it, but my mother uses her shit for bad. Like my mother is really good. My mother has photogenic memory. Both of my mother and my father, first of all, are highly intelligent. They're very highly intelligent people. Both my mother and my father. So you get two brainiacs, and you have me, a brainiac. And literally, my whole entire astrology chart, including my Chinese zodiac, is all about being an intellect. What are the odds of that, right? Like it's in me, not on me. It's in me. Yes. And even though I'm not the biggest fan of my siblings, they also have very much conniving, trickster, smart ways. Like I was telling my mother, because my brother had slept all day, because my mama's disabled. My brother had slept all day, and like he didn't feed my mother. So my mother was in the house in her room all day, didn't eat shit, haven't ate shit, haven't drunk shit, right? Because she's chair bound, like she can't get up by herself or nothing. And he slept all day. So my mother had called me, and she's cut off now, but my mother had called me and was telling me that. And I was telling her, when you do eat, you need to eat more starchy foods. Now, I know with you having high blood pressure and being pre diabetic, I know that might not be ideal, but, when if he does not feed you for an entire day, like that starch will hold you over. Because if you don't eat enough and your blood pressure gets too low, you can die. Like I watched a lady, and this lady and my uncle, they both were crackheads, but I watched a lady silently kill my uncle. Like, and ain't no arrest. Like she was able to like legally kill him. But he died of Mercer. Like he was on dialysis. So let me tell you how. So he was on dialysis, and she was his like caretaker or whatever. But they both were crackheads. But like she would go off a lot without him to do dope, and she would use his check for to do dope. So she would use him for his check. While she was with him. So she always tried to like, cause she neglected my uncle. She didn't really like caretake him very well. But like she I would feed him pork, a lot of pork, knowing he's got kidney failure on dialysis. People can kill you in so many ways. He got pork, and that's another thing too. Like my family, my family, immediate family, is devious smart. Not just like smart, they're devious with the shit. Right. I personally think that they're very narcissistic, personally. But like um the crackhead lady, my uncle's girlfriend, long-term girlfriend, like she would feed him pork. When she made greens and stuff, she would just make sure it's a lot of salt in there. So he's got kidney failure, and he's on dialysis. Like, why? Like, and all these people are claiming Jesus, every last one of them. But like, she's indirectly trying to kill him by intentionally feeding him the wrong diet. Okay. And then like she's supposed to keep the catheter thing cleaned and stuff like that. I had pulled cards on her. And the energy in the cards, and I can't wait to get my cards out of storage. Cause like I got Truth Rising, I got Haters Exposed, and I gotta buy another deck of Haters Exposed. Like I got some decks, y'all. Like I can't wait to go back to my storage and pull out some decks. I'm telling y'all. So she would leave them in the house for days, won't eat. Now, when you have health issues like diabetes and high blood pressure, you have to do intermediate fasting. Like it's bad to go days without eating. Like, yeah, she would leave him in the house by herself and go days without eating. Then she would be crying, the victim, this and that, and I'm just trying to. It's crazy. Like she would create emotional chaos intentionally, like and stress as well. A person intentionally stressing you out and you have bad health issues, they're trying to kill you. And guess what? That ain't no crime either. It's not a crime to intentionally stress somebody out. Health issues are not. People can sabotage you through burnout, right? Intentionally burning you out or putting so much on your plate until you stretch, eventually you stretch a rubber band too much, it break, right? Sabotage. I'm telling y'all, look, black magic. What the fuck I say? Black magic. Yes, people can kill you in so many ways. They can hurt your finances, and like it's crazy that I can pick up on all these subtle things that people can do to attack you because most people only acknowledge one way. But I can pick up on it's almost scary how I can pick up on that shit like this. Like without a card. Without a card. Like this. And it's very subtle. Most people don't think nothing of it. Very subtle. But I can pick up on people's conniving, devious ways like this. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. Look at the spiritual gifts. Ace of Earth. And then we have black magic coming through. There are so many ways that people can hurt you, and it's legal. They can't go to jail for it. And I want to know when people wow. Because here's the thing, like the basis of abuse, and this is you're not gonna find this in a book. You're not gonna find I spirit sent me this. You ain't gonna find this shit in a book. The whole basis of abuse, I came up with this philosophy. I didn't get it from nowhere, from nobody else. The basis of abuse, and I have to make that clear because there are so many people that copy and paste, copy and paste, copy and paste. When I tell you I am an independent thinker, I am truly that. I think, I analyze everything, I question everything. I am truly that. I'm not a copy and paste bitch. I actually have original thoughts. But back to what I was saying. Like the basis of any abuse, I'm a Gemini. The foundation of abuse is to kill the spirit. That is the foundation of it. It's to kill your soul. When psychological abuse, emotional abuse, physical abuse, all of that it all is under the umbrella of killing your spirit. Because once you kill the person's spirit, once you kill the person's soul, they ain't got it. It's gone. They're soulless. They're broken. It's to successfully break you. And if we were to get into a crown chakra, right? The chakras, it's the whole point of breaking the spirit is to debilitate your crown chakra in your third eye. Your third eye in your crown chakra is your highest chakras. That is your connection to God. Once you kill the spirit, there is a disconnect. It's like a telephone. It's like a telephone line. Once that telephone line is broke, you can't communicate with nobody. That's the whole purpose. The whole point of abuse is to kill the spirit, to kill your spirit. That is the whole point of it. So if you ain't for sure about some shit, if you're not for, look at the third eye in the world. The fuck I said. So there could be times where you're in a mass confusion because you're fighting with yourself. Am I being abused or am I not? Am I being, you know what I'm saying? You're fighting with yourself because they have successfully cloaked this third eye where you're confused. You don't know what's real, what's fake, and then you're trying to mix like textbook shit and apply it into real life. And sometimes things can be abuse that's not even in the textbooks, that's not even recognized abuse. You get what I'm saying? You got to go within, baby. At the end of the day, discernment is everything. You got to go within. I will not let you gaslight me. Real talk. Because the whole point, and we got is to distort your sense of self, your sense of reality. It's to create distortions. You get what I'm saying? Let's get some bonus messages for the collective, and then I gotta get out of here because it's 8:33. I'm gonna have to drive to church today. I'm supposed to catch the bus, but this reading got really good. Look at the tower and look at the shadow. Dark side to an unhealthy ego: greed, selfish, rage, envy, prideful, overindulgent in desires, negative, impulsive, craves control and power in the tower, destruction, revelation, trauma, disaster, loss, upheaval, shock, abuse, divorce, pain, chaos, natural disaster, quicksand, and bankruptcy. Somebody is extremely doing bad and they want to take you down with them. These energies want to take you down with them. And because they are not going to successfully be able to do that, collective, I almost said PAL 2. Some of y'all may need to check out PAL 2 on my What Does Your Spirit Team Think About You? Like, it's all, the whole infrastructure is falling apart. Like, they're triggered, their mask is dropping. Like, like, you'll be like, damn, fuck that come from? It's like, it's falling. Their sense of control is falling, okay, because they are not successfully able to manipulate you or bring you down or like gaslight you or scapegoat you or smear campaign you or target you or bully you, or like, you have really blocked this energy. You have stonewalled this energy here. They were not successful in bringing you down. They were not. Look at the justice. Venus. Love, money, abundance, marriage, friendships, relationships, attraction, beauty, sympathize, business relationships, emotional bonds, and artistic. Libra and Taurus energy. So you could be a Libra and Taurus, or they could be a Libra and Taurus, or Scorpio. Take the energy where it fit, or this could be the signs in your chart. But they were not successful. They were not successful in like trying to get you to beat up on yourself, trying to get you to be like a number 5. PAL 5 on my What do your spirit team think about you? Y'all need to check that out. PAL 5 and PAL 2. Okay. On What does your spirit team think about you? And I think every PAL is about 30 minutes. So to fast track it, I haven't like figured out the timestamps yet. So to fast track it, like, yeah. Don't forget to like this live, share this live, and subscribe to my channel, most importantly, and share this video, please. All right, support your girl. If you want a private reading, private bookings are open. Check the description box. Yeah, these energies are so mad that they could not bring you down into hell with them. It could be a Libra, or you could be a Libra, or it could be some water sign woman, or you could be a water sign woman. There could also be like a bitter, like mother who like had it hard, or who like, and she's very jealous about the love or about the things that you are getting in your life. Like a very jaded, vindictive, bitter woman. She could have kids, or like, she had like a rough life. I seen the person coming through the channel, like this person, his mother, like could not stand him because like the mother didn't like that he was basically like doing nice shit. Like that shit is not normal. Like she needs to go heal. But like she was very triggered that her son was, taking care of this woman, giving her money, um, paying to get her hair done or her nails done. Just like she didn't like that. She didn't like that he was like, so yeah, so she would try to, which I kind of get some of her sentiments because like if you're living with me like rent free, if you got money to give to, an unemployed bitch, then you most definitely can help out on some of these bills. I most definitely felt her what she said when she said that, but like to be upset every time, like your son is buying shit for his girlfriend, like is crazy. And she was very unhealed. So she was triggered. So every time, like he could even buy her food. And the mother is like, "Where's my plate?" Like that ain't your man, sis. That's your son, baby girl. But like, yeah, like she would be very triggered. It says emotionally mature, sensitive, supportive, healer, psychic, loyal, creative, empathetic, nurturing, connected to energy, motion, compassion, counselor. Or there could be like a water sign woman, like maybe all she attracted was predators or all she attracted. You know what I'm saying? And you're going to be getting like a genuine love. Like you're going to be getting genuine love from a man. And she's never had that. Okay. Or this could be women in your family in general. She's never had that. So she's very jealous or she's very triggered. She may even try to cock block or try to sabotage your loving union. We have Libra, diplomatic, modest, clever, graceful, devoted, affectionate, good listener, social, intelligent, artistic, a free spirit, and kind. Okay, with the Venus. It could even be about looks. Maybe you could have gotten the looks that she always longed for. And this is why she triggers or targets you. Okay, we have Neptune. Pisces is coming through heavy. Could be a Pisces mother, or you could be a Pisces. So we've got dreams, instincts, psychic abilities, occult creation, intuition, spirituality, fantasy, inspiration, mystical and magical, mystery, and art. We have Neptune energy. Look, energy vampire at the back. Pisces coming again. Like y'all have a karmic woman that wants to really drain your energy. Like they are very triggered by any like abundance that you are trying to get. It's the energy of basically where a motherfucker will complain about you not having something, and then when you try to get it, they'll sabotage it and then go back to complaining about you not having. Like, I don't know if that makes sense. Like it could be a mother figure or a female figure. Yeah. Or it could be both parents, really. Like it's giving damned if you do, damned if you don't. But I feel like you are protecting your energy. You're conserving your energy away from these people. That could be like very like crab in a bucket. They're just not happy for any type of progress for you. Like so, I feel like you could be isolating yourself from these type of debilitating energies, and they're trying to find their way back in. Okay, they could be watching you from fake pages and stuff like that. But yeah, they're trying to find their way back in. But that's all. Well, make sure you watch the replay. I gotta go to church. Deuces.